This is skill number 10. Give the resident a partial bed bath, lower body, hips, legs, and feet. So you're going to wash your hands. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, I'm nursing assistant Christine. Is it okay if I could come into your room? They say yes. Is it okay if I check your wristband? Okay, Mrs. Jones. Good morning. I'm here to clean your legs. Is that okay if we perform that today? And she says yes. Okay, Mrs. Jones, I actually need to leave the room to gather my supplies. So let me go ahead and give you your call light. If you need anything in the meantime, just hit your call light and I'll be right back. So verbalize, wash my hands, leave the room, gather your supplies. Knock, knock, knock. Mrs. Jones, I'm back. Alright, Mrs. Jones, before I get started, I need to go ahead and just set up my supplies. It'll just take a couple minutes. So your supplies are going to be the chucks, protective barrier for your table, bath blanket, the towel, 3 washcloths, basin for water, your soap, and gloves. Alright, Mrs. Jones, let me go ahead and just close your curtain for privacy. Double check that the wheels are locked for safety. Raise the bed to my working level for safety for my back. I'm going to go ahead and lower the side rail on the side that I'm working on. Go ahead and wash my hands, verbalize wash my hands, put on my gloves. Okay, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to have you help me out a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and put this bath blanket on you, okay? And if you can help me by holding onto the blanket so I can remove your regular sheets so they don't get wet. How's your day going, Mrs. Jones? Doing okay? That's good. So go ahead and hold on to that bath blanket, Mrs. Jones. Thank you. So make sure all the sheets are at the foot of the bed. Make sure she's covered. Only expose the leg that you're working on. Okay, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to go ahead and put this towel under your leg so we'll keep your bed dry. You can raise your leg for me. Thank you. Verbalize getting water, hot water. Okay, Mrs. Jones, can you check the temperature for me? Just make sure the temperature is okay for you. She says yes. All right. So you're going to have 3 washcloths. Remember to fold them into 4s. So your first washcloth, dip it in the basin, add soap, lather it up, and we're going to be using 4 different sides again. So the first one, we'll do a swipe starting from the top to the bottom. Okay, Mrs. Jones, there's the soapy rinse or soap wash. Get the top of the foot. I'll use another side to get in between their toes and the bottom of their foot. And then I'll use another corner to get under their legs. So soil done in barrel, I'm done with this one. Water still good because I never double dip. So this will be my rinse. This will be used to wash off all the soap. And do the same thing, use 4 different corners for the different sides of the legs. So 1 corner for the top, work your way down, top of the foot, next corner for in between the toes and the bottom of the foot, and then other corner for the bottom of their leg. done, soiled linen barrel. So the next towel you can use for pat dry. Okay, Mrs. Jones, you're doing okay? So I'll go ahead and verbalize, I'll go ahead and take this towel out from under your leg, Mrs. Jones. Recover her leg back up. Soiled linen barrel. Verbalize, I put away, clean and put away my supplies. Throw away my chucks. Remove my gloves. Wash my hands. Okay, Mrs. Jones, I'm just going to replace your blanket now. Just go ahead and hold on to that. Your top sheets. We'll remove your back blanket. Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Soiled linen barrel. Verbalize, wash, or sanitize my hands. Okay, Mrs. Jones, is there anything else I can do for you before I leave? Alrighty. So, raise the side rail back up. Verbalize, put the bed in the lowest position, or actually put the bed in its lowest position for the state test. Okay, Mrs. Jones, here's your call out. If you need anything, hit your call out and I'll be right back. Make sure her side table is within reach. Go to the foot of the bed, check alignment, see that she's okay. Check that the wheels are locked. Open the curtain, wash your hands, and document.